Hello, fellows. Welcome back to T-Script. Today, we've got something really exciting. We're diving into Java game development. Specifically, we'll be creating a simple jumping game using JFrame. So, buckle up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's jump right into the code. Alright, let me give you a quick overview of what we'll be working on. We are going to make a cool little jumping box on the screen. It's controlled by the left and right arrow keys, and it jumps when you press the spacebar. We are going to add some gravity and sound effects to make it more fun. Before we jump into the code, let's set up your Java project. Create a new Java project, and add a new class named main, or whatever you want. First on the scene, we've got JavaX sampled. These pals are all about making our games sound amazing. They're the ones responsible for playing the jump sounds. Next, we've got JavaX Swing, the GUI master. Swing is like the artist behind our graphical user interface. It helps us set up the window, paint our canvas, and create a visually stunning experience for our players. Now let's welcome JavaArt, the artistic crew. A WT, or abstract window toolkit, is like the paintbrush of our game. It helps us paint and style everything, from the box to the ground. Now let's meet the keyboard wizards. Java Action Event, Java Action Listener, Java Key Event, and Java Key Listener. These buddies keep us connected to the keyboard, capturing every tap, press, or release, so we can choreograph our box's moves. Last but not least, we've got Java I/O files, and Import Java I/O Exception. Our file adventure buddies. They're here to help us navigate the world of files, ensuring smooth sailing even when we encounter unexpected twists in our file adventures. Alright, let's talk about the heart and soul of our game, the playground variables. These are the bits and bobs that define how our game behaves and what it looks like. Imagine them as the paint on the canvas of our game world. We've got our private static JFrame current frame, our game window. Think of it as the frame that holds our entire game. It's like the window into our digital world, where all the action takes place. Meet private static JPanel custom box, our creative space. This is like the canvas where we'll paint our game. Everything from the moving box to the ground will be showcased here, making our game visually appealing. Now let's talk about our player, the box. We've got private static int box equal 10, and private static int box equal 450. These are the coordinates that tell us where our box is hanging out initially. Currently, it's at x equal 10 and y equal 450, our starting point. The size of our player matters, right? So we've got private static int box width equal 25 and private static int box height equal 25. These are the dimensions of our box, 25 pixels wide and 25 pixels tall. Nice and tidy. Now here's a force we all feel: gravity. Private static int gravity equal 1. It's what brings our box down to the ground. A gentle reminder from Mother Nature, keeping things real. Jumping is our player's superpower. Private static int jump strength equal 15, and private static int double jump strength equal 12. These are like the power levels of our jumps. The bigger the negative number, the higher our box goes. Meet the speed demons. Private static int speed equal 0, and private static int x speed equal 0. These buddies control how fast our box moves up and down, y-axis, and left and right, x-axis. Currently, they're taking a nap speed-wise. Now about jumping limits. Private static int jumps remaining equal 2. Our player can jump twice before hitting the ground again. It's like a magical double jump ticket. Keep an eye on that counter. We've set our feet on the ground literally. Private static int ground level equal 475. This is where the floor is in our game. When our box reaches this level, it's like having a solid foundation under our feet. Last but not least, private static boolean is sound and equal false. This little fellow keeps tabs on our sound system. If it's true, sound is on. If it's false, well, it's time for a quiet gaming session. Alright, mates. Let's talk about the BG color method. It's the wizard responsible for painting our gaming backdrop. Imagine it as the artist choosing the perfect palette to set the mood. A splash of color, and we've transformed our digital canvas into a visual delight. T. Now let's jump to the update method. This method orchestrates the continuous dynamics of our digital box within the gaming environment. It introduces a gravitational force to the box, influencing its downward motion, governs the continuous movement of the box, determining its position on the gaming screen, ensures the box remains within the confines of the frame, preventing it from going off screen, checks if the box collides with the ground, adjusting its position, halting vertical motion, and resetting jumps upon grounding. Now let's go to play jump sound method. This method plays a jump sound in a separate thread to avoid blocking the main program. It uses Java Sound API to handle audio operations. It locates the jump WAV file, creates an audio input stream, opens a clip for playback, and starts playing the sound. In case of any exceptions during the process, it prints the stack trace for debugging. In summary, the update method handles the dynamics of the box's movement, gravity, and collision with the ground, while play jump sound is responsible for playing a jump sound when invoked. Now let's build our main method. This pivotal method serves as the grand conductor orchestrating the symphony of our Java game, laying the foundation for an engaging and dynamic experience. Creates a new instance of JFrame named Hello World, the portal through which our digital world unfolds. Sets its size to 500 by 500 pixels and configures it to gracefully exit when the close button is pressed. Establishes a layout for our digital canvas using the powerful border layout. This layout manager delineates specific areas for components, ensuring an organized and visually pleasing arrangement. Initiates the visual ambience by invoking bead color to blue, imbuing the initial background color. Breathes life into the game canvas, manifested as a J panel named Custom Box. This panel becomes the stage upon which our digital protagonist, the animated box, showcases its moves. Elevates the visual spectacle by overriding the paint component method, intricately crafting the appearance of the digital box and the vibrant green ground beneath. Seamlessly integrates the elements of our digital theater by adding the Custom Box panel to the heart of the frame, the center. This strategic placement ensures a captivating and immersive gaming experience. Unleashes the magic of interactivity by registering a key listener to capture every keystroke, transforming player commands into dynamic in-game actions. Responds adeptly to arrow key presses, manipulating the box's horizontal speed and orchestrating sound effects to accompany the fluid movements. Showcases an artful dance with the spacebar, interpreting its presses to initiate both regular and double jumps, each accompanied by a symphony of sound effects. Weaves the fabric of time, with a timer set to trigger an action listener every 16 milliseconds, defining the rhythm of our digital world. In each rhythmic beat, orchestrates the update method, the choreographer of dynamic movements, and commands Custom Box to repaint, ensuring a constantly evolving visual spectacle. Empowers the frame by making it focusable and swiftly claiming focus to capture every nuance of player input. Unveils the grand spectacle by making the frame visible and initiating the timer, thus heralding the commencement of the gaming odyssey. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all liked the video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like button.